Over there is Jesu. Awesome parish. A lot of weddings and such. And if you look next to Jesu is Johnston Hall, right? Home of the communications school, my old stomping ground. Don't want to get hit by a bus, but I've heard that if you get hit by a bus, free tuition. This is kind of a nice area too, because this is the first like little nook outside of Wisconsin Avenue, so it's quiet. All my friends would be going to David Strauss and be worried about taking macro or micro econ. And I was like, that's why I'm a communications major. You would think, if you look at me, you're like, oh, okay, this guy's Indian, right? Half Indian, half Polish.
We did 5 Holy Martyrs?
Yeah.
That's my church.
You're kidding me. Pięciu braciu?
Tak.
Mówisz po polsku?
Tak. Ja mówię
Coś ty! Żartujesz?
Nie, nie żartuję, ja mówię po polsku.
No! Moja mama urodziła się w Polsce, w Białymstoku.
O, naprawdę?
No tak, i gdzie jest twoja rodzina?
A Piekarz Śląski?
Gdzie to jest na południu?
Tak.
Tak, wiem. No! See, we speak Polish here too. Everyone here speaks Polish.
We went to the same church.
And we went to the same church. I just picked this up off the ground. So this is Health Fair Theater right here. I did a bunch of theater here at Marquette. My first show here was Godspell, and my last show here was Into the Woods. I played Jack and the Beanstalk. This is where a lot of my journey started, right here. I won a scholarship here for Chris Farley Foundation. I was the first winner of the Chris Farley Scholarship, which is a great award given to a student here who uses humor in a creative and positive manner. And it really kind of gave me a nice little kick in the butt, like, okay, this is kind of a journey I'm interested in exploring. That kind of led me to Second City in Chicago, which I guess started the snowball effect of leading to going out to Los Angeles and getting really into comedy. Head is St. Joan of Arc Chapel, which is one of my favorite places on campus here. You can chill out, especially when the weather is really nice. You can sit, read a book, have a coffee. Kind of a romantic place. It's a good time. You'll see all the tulips will be blossoming. Everything will be blooming over here, and then all the trees will also be glorious. It's a good time to kind of just take a moment, take a deep breath before you head into class or before you head into a final and try to get that B. I knew it was there. It's quiet time at the library, so we have to be very quiet here. Action, look at them. Real students. Students in action, figuring out problems, using calculators. Students. Why don't we get a coffee? I can use one. Hey, how's it going? Brew at the Bridge.
How's it going?
Great. What do you guys say?
Schrader.
Schrader Hall.
Oh, yeah.
I lived in Schrader Hall. What floor?
6.
5.
4.
It's gonna be 312.
1 second.
Is there anyone else?
That's McCormick right there. I want you to take a look at that beautiful building right there. I live on the 11th floor, study intensive, because I really wanted to focus on my studies. Great place. Met a lot of my friends there. I think the cool thing about Marquette is that you get a little bit of the old, you get a little bit of the new. And for me, it's in a nice urban environment, which I like being in the city. Milwaukee's a great, smaller city where you can actually access things like the lake. Downtown is right there. There's constantly new things happening here all the time, which is a good sign, because you want some of the history that's here, the great history of Marquette and the Jesuit tradition, but you also want things to be new and cutting edge and action. I just heard there was 800 naked people in the library. Why aren't we all there right now? Be the difference. Go Marquette!